Because when you think about it, the scrolls can fail as well. It is like not a super high chance of failing, but still like every single slot that you put in, it can fail. You only have one penetration slot and you're all hyped up to get your like penetration bike or whatever, and then boom, you fail. And then there's there's nothing to move forward from, right? And let's just wait for another like couple months for another similar event to hit. Oh man, failed the BM3. Hey, thank you, Blazon. I hope you're watching the stream so I can just thank you. Yeah, man, this has to be like the most farmed dungeon at the moment. Yes, I'm watching. Nice. The interesting is that you cannot like refill the entries on a Paulet of Dead, you know? On every like, well, I cannot say every, but all the hard dungeons you can kind of refill the tries, like Eka, Devil Tower, with Force Gems. And on this I was actually, oh, this would be so useful, you know? And I tried it, but you cannot. Or at least I cannot find how you do it. Okay, the big moment. Magic Master Potion. Am I on channel 2? Good, good. 3 slot with same option is really hard for bikes. It increases the fail rate for each same option. Oh. I mean, that actually makes sense. You know? That actually makes. Because in Cabal, there's like this one like super power stat, which is penetration, right? Which means that, you know, people could kind of get abusive with it, you know? Just have like, I don't know, full penetration pets. Because now people, for some reason, they go for max critical rate on the first slot, on the first line. And then from there on, it's kind of mix and match. The war. I don't know, what do you guys think? Because I don't think we actually reached the limit for like a good reward for the war. Because in the time that we do war, we could do pretty much all of these entries, right? And then go maybe for like B2F, you know? Oh, I got some mail. You got mail. Since I'm just on my BM3 right now. Use it before you lose it. If you fail if you fail the third slot, it erases the second slot with it. Oh my days. It takes casualties as well. Oh my days, Blazon. What is going on in the mailbox? Hold up. Think it's gonna be like the craftsman's thingies, right? Which I think after the event we're gonna maybe focus on the craftsman's. Because now during the event we really need to pinpoint our focus into just buying those vouchers blazing you. Yeah, the Blazon is sure is blazing. Man, when the drop rate increases, your inventory is just, oh my days. Imagine doing this without premium. Literally impossible. Literally. Ooh. Thank you, Blazon. Hold up. We need to finish this run. It's actually gonna be useful, right? For the other characters, when I'm gonna be gearing them up to do the premium dungeons. It's gonna take a long time, but I think it's much more useful than selling the gear, right? Even though we could use the alls, it's not worth selling. I don't think. Oh, look at this. I'll take any 2-slot Force Gunner gear. Okay. Oh, look at this. Forgotten sample. So we have one guy for the blades. This guy on my buddy list. It is Archpope. I have some mails with this guy. Okay, so this guy, Force Gunner. Everything, right? And then we have another guy for Blader. If you guys need anything, let me know, cause like, I'd rather just give the 2 slots than just extracting them for no good reason, you know? I have plenty of other items to extract. Ring of Luck +2! Oh my days, yeah, this is definitely gonna go on other characters. Oh, beautiful. Man, I would like to sell these, but I don't think it's gonna be. I'm probably gonna need all of these. This B2F, so we're surely doing B2F today. Imagine the time it took him to write all of these mails. Thank you, Blazon. Thank you. Wait, Archpope. Kinda wanna clear the mails. I don't wanna clear the mail with the Archpope. Another title? Man, the titles are another hype in itself as well, right? Rain on me from Blazon. Yeah, it is raining. But yeah, guys, if you need any 2-slot titanium, don't hesitate at all. Osminoms, I think Osminoms we will sell off, but the titanium ones, we're not even trying. Force Gunner and Blader gear is already taken. If someone wants like warrior gear, you're gonna get like a whole lot titanium 2 slots. Because all of the daikatanas, all of the great swords, I have plenty of those. And the way I'm farming, I'm not gonna be able to store them for very much long, you know? Because I wanna clear the agent shop so we can actually put more useful stuff in there. I'm saying like waiting a full day just for them to sell at like 1-2 million. It's not worth it, you know? It's just not worth it. overnight you can fill it up and sure you're gonna get a little bit of profit. That's what I did. That's where like the 30 mil came from. You also have some chaos cores, and Eka is also on the question. Because when you do Eka, you get a lot of those cores. If you do like 15, I think that's like 300 mil or something. But I'm really not sure, like, should we be focusing on Eka when we have this event? Maybe spend all of the extra time doing like the B2F of this dungeon, right? You know, and if we manage to do that and we still wanna keep going, I mean, okay, then why not? You know? Yeah, the dungeon is kind of the primary focus, right? The more we can open, the better rewards we're gonna get. Because we're actually kitted out for this dungeon. We're like clearing EOD 1 really efficiently. EOD 2 as well, like fairly efficiently, you know, we don't take too long. Oh, I see, so you had like an old account on the NA. I remember I had like a bunch of different accounts, because the way I used to do it back in the day, I would, after 30 days, I would just create a new character, because you get like the premium. And I kinda just enjoyed the leveling part. I was very young, so I didn't get even further into the game. You know, just grinding mobs with one class, then with other, then with the third, stuff like that. I was farming like critical rings and Ring of Luck +1 as well. And Bloody Eyes, Green Despair, and Desert Scream, all of them had a spot where they could drop. Still remember the Bloody Eyes spot. I don't remember the Green Despair and Desert Scream spots anymore. Yeah, the weak dungeons for a bunch of cores. I mean, yeah, now maybe it's actually pretty good. Because all of the agent shop space, right? We can just put a bunch of different type of cores. Probably even like off stream, I'll probably do like some stretches and just do like Chaos Arena. You know, 2 in 1. After we've done with all of the farming and we kinda wanna rest, then I'll just do Chaos Arena. Because we have like a bunch of alts to collect, right? And it's kinda fun to undergo like such big challenges like that, right? Because you cannot fully rely on like a big drop, because you don't know if you're gonna get it. But you can usually rely on like upgrade cores, 2-slot items, you know? All the extra bits and pieces like the force and upgrade core pieces, right? You can kinda rely on. But yeah, once I'm like cooking some food or something, for sure like doing the Chaos Arena is gonna be a good play. Because you can do it semi-AFK, right? You do it in 1 minute and then 6 minutes you AFK. You come back, play for 1 minute, 6 minutes AFK. Can add you to join Echo for leveling later. Oh yes, of course. Add me to buddy, you know. The main focus is still, you know, the event, but after we do 30 of this, and if we complete 30 of the B2Fs, and if we still wanna go more, then I think Echo is gonna be on the way. We'll be able to sell all of the Chaos cores, because we're not doing any dungeons that require Chaos cores for this month anyways, right? So we'll use all of them for pure profits. I think I still have like quite a few, because my wizard is the one that has the Amity level, so I craft on the wizard. Extreme core 8. Okay, I'm happy with that. That is definitely decent. How is my inventory doing? Still managing. Will I run Force Gunner as the 4th char? Force Gunner is actually made on a different account. Because back in the day I thought it would be useful for me to make in another account, so I could... If I leveled the character, sure, but also I could get more agent shop space. 3 extra agent shop spaces, you know? And put like all the items that are like really long time to sell, but really valuable in there. That was basically the play, but now I don't even log in there anymore. And I would still need a Force Gunner on this... I would need to make a Force Gunner on this account. Anyways, sooner or later we'll have all 7 characters. We'll get the title, and we'll have 5 of them to kind of run the maximum amount of elite premium dungeons, and 2 of them just for the normal premium dungeons. And at that point, that's just like max efficiency. Ooh, my phone dropped. But it's okay, it's a durable phone. Seems like it's a durable phone. All 9. Do I even have 9 character slots on one account? Won't be there like some tricks that Cabal puts, just like they will sell an extra character slot, so if you're going for the achievement you actually have to buy it. That's gonna be not very nice of Cabal, but it's not surprising. But you have like all classes, you know, because over time bits and pieces of like really good items for a certain class are gonna come by. And I think I'm in this like privileged spot that I could afford not to sell them and just use them for my other characters. Because I'm doing this like kinda like as a job, you know? Superior core high. I was like, wait, what did I get? Superior core is also pretty nice. Because we'll use those, right? Because we have Sig Metal armor. Cabal definitely throws some tricks at you, oh, for sure. It's all about being vigilant, right? That's why you actually need, like, Cabal coaches. Imagine if the game pops off so hard that you actually have, like, Cabal coaches. Like, for example, I think League of Legends and stuff like that, you know? Maybe it's a scam, the coaching, but maybe it's, like, legit coaching. Because on Cabal, like, you could actually even kind of do this, you know, run your like own kind of Discord business. But then again, like you should be like really knowledgeable about the game. Because I think like the way you should attract people is by doing it for free for a long time and only then later on charging it. So people actually know that you're giving good advice. Because imagine if this kind of becomes a trend, there's gonna be so many scammers that they're gonna say they're coaches, but you know, they know nothing. Or like they know just enough, just like an average player, right? Could maybe even build like a whole career of that if the game ever like puffs off like super hard. They would need to add additional channels, but it's already like pretty huge, you know, and it kind of feels like we're just getting like a lot more new content creators into the game as well. Like remember the guy Divine Curse? We just kind of met him, right? Because he was watching the videos, kind of started farming with him, and he's like, man, I'm gonna, you know, like you like Twitch streaming, you know? Okay, that's more audience for the overall game. Because the content creators, I think, is like the biggest part. I had that idea when I was watching like that Jordan Rance guy, his Rust like gameplay and whatever, and or even like the GTA 5 or like the online mode thingies. You know, there's so much like content creation for it. People kind of use their imagination as a collective. You know, create all different challenges and stuff like that. The same could happen for Cabal, like we don't know, right? How would Cabal coach you for free? Yeah, I'll take all the coaching that I get. Which is good because I get like a lot of mail and stuff like that. You kind of read it. You're like, okay, that's how it is, you know? Nothing good from this drop. Inventory is already filled up. Extract everything that's not a 2 slot. So does not anyone need the titanium warrior gear? That's blue 2 slot? Yeah, I have so many great swords. Oh my days. Surely there's some warriors who are also leveling up their crafting. I mean, more titanium means more core pieces, more profit, right? It's really good to farm this when the drop rate is increased. Inventory upon full inventory of these items. Literally so much just in few runs. Almost like 4 inventories of items. Yeah, I think we'll make like a nice amount of money just from the core pieces alone. That's definitely one of the top income generators. Boom. Oh, you got slot extender. How? So, are you kidding me? Oh my days. Oh my freaking days. If I close, everything is gonna disappear and I have to click on everything all over again. Oh my freaking days. And what kind of pickle did we get ourselves into, huh? Let's just put these. Okay, now we basically have to do this all over again. Ooh, doing it once I didn't mind. Doing it twice, oh my days. It's gonna take a little while. In order to be a coach, you have to master all aspects of the game, and only then you can aim for that title. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. They would have like 1 or 2 people that built like careers from that, because literally all of the players are gonna flock to 1 or 2 coaches. You know what I mean? And then it's really good, because then it would be immune to scams, right? Because you only get for coaching from the few players that you kind of already know. And I think like the top players would kind of take on that title. Imagine that if you're literally like a top player in Cabal Online. I think surely it's possible to build a career solely off that, even though it's niche. It's very niche, right? You wouldn't compare something like being like the world's best player at like League of Legends, for example, because that's like a very popular game. So surely you would get career off of that, you know, you wouldn't even need to speak or anything. You would just play and people would be there with like notepads and stuff like that. Okay, so I almost clicked on everything twice now. It'd be about done. Actually takes a little bit of concentration because you kind of have to make sure it's not a 2 slot blue. You can't just click randomly like that. Oh my days, there's more. Man, they should have like auto disenchant feature for sure. Where you could basically you would have a filter and you could filter all of the titaniums up until +5 would get extracted. And then it would be like fast paced, you know what I mean? we would just do dungeon after dungeon, especially on the drop rate increase. Now you see it's a whole lot slower, like we do a dungeon and then we chill for a while. Then we do a dungeon, we chill for a while. Throw like 10 things out and collect them later. Yeah, I should have done it, right? Didn't expect it, cause I usually just kinda keep some of the crap in the inventory so it gets into the multiple stacks. Usually you avoid this happening. But yeah, it's frustrating when you have to click on so many items all over again, you know? Use sort item and look for free slots. If I use force item, how is it gonna sort? Is it gonna sort by the slots or is it gonna sort by blader gear, force gunner gear, you know, stuff like that? But yeah, we should actually try to use the sort feature a bit more. Kinda redundant, in my opinion. Top players in the pay to play system wouldn't be the best players. Yeah, that is true. It would be the richest players, basically. But I think the richest ones wouldn't go for that title. Maybe like the second top player that's not as rich, but very knowledgeable. Because sometimes it does seem with the prices of the games that, you know, we're looking at, it seems like literally like the CEOs and stuff like that, these are the people playing sometimes, right? Yeah, some of the like systems in here you just have to avoid, like, oh my days. You could sell orbs, blades, titanium to slot for like 1 million in the long run. Adds up. Yeah, but it's storing them. They sell for too long. Nah, I'm not going for it. Plus, like, I already have someone who needs the titanium blades. I just need to find someone who needs the orbs. Just give him them out. Just like that. If you need it. Much better than just extracting, right? UI would be huge to show all the possibilities for Cabal auto extract feature. Well, the game is versatile, yes. Man, why does my cat do this? Always freaking makes me a little bit more uncomfortable to sit in the chair because he sits right by my head, so my neck is always on a little bit of an awkward angle. Just quite not as normal. You have slots on Yekaterina? Yes, I do. Even then, like, find so many bits and pieces that I can just kind of sell. Like, just having those slots so I can, you know, like, quickly, maybe after the stream, I'll wanna farm Chaos Arena and the weak dungeons, just for, like, a little bit of cores, you know, kinda semi-AFK. Then I would need so many slots. I would need 3 slots for the force cores, 3 for the upgrade ones. If you do, like, a lot of Chaos Arenas, then you even get, like, the highest cores. But yeah, I think I just don't like them, because they sell too slow, right? If they didn't sell, they sold quicker, I would be more keen on maybe bulk saving these. Like Osminum 2 slot, I'll probably do that. I'll just bulk save until I can sell everything, right? But for the titaniums, nah, it ain't even worth it. Why is my extracting so slow? I think it's because of my ping. Is the extracting normally a lot faster? So then, yeah, I need to check on the exit lag. I think maybe it would help, right? I got recommendations for that app, but it's obviously like pay, you know? So maybe I'll just wait for my very first paycheck from YouTube and just invest that into like, because it's like a monthly sub, you know? So cats are not normal. Absolutely. Absolutely, they are not normal. Oh yeah, you see, that's a really good idea. If you have your own guild, store items in there, like especially that type of items, right? Then yeah, like sooner or later, you're gonna log in and be like, oh, let me sell all of those. Or you're just gonna see someone shouting, oh, someone's buying. Okay, boom, I've been stacking for like 6 months, you know? Here, take all. And get like a huge payday. Another holy water. Yeah, let's go back to channel 15. Maybe this is gonna be better. Almost one-shot that guy. Being a knowledgeable player won't automatically make you like a super WoW player. Oh yeah, that's true, but you know, if you're actually thinking about a career in it, then you're gonna invest a little bit of money. I wouldn't even invest like, well, not invest, pay for something in game if it wasn't my like, well, pretty much my job, you know? Sooner or later I'm gonna be able to write it off as a business expense. That's when we start spending. So, you know, maybe the extremely knowledgeable people will know, even as like a low spender, all of the like bits and pieces, you know? Because this game is all about efficiency. So if you're a coach, you should be like an insanely efficient at playing Cabal Online, you know? Maybe there's like some events you need to kind of participate, some to avoid if you're always like looking for that max efficiency. But yeah, this game would need to become a lot more popular for people to take it as seriously as that, because this would be like literally a full-time thing, you know? The most you're gonna be doing in life is gonna be this, you know? Happy days. We just switched to channel 15 and look at this. Look at this. Chance safeguard high. That's what we like to see. The more the merrier. We take all of them. So we done 13 runs of this so far. Almost half. What event is that? Almost like just the new event hit. It's basically all about war and all about dungeon diving. So the part of the event that I'm focusing on right now is basically this dungeon divers event or whatever you wanna call it. I don't know the exact name, but basically the last boss of the on certain dungeons is gonna give out like basically like a loot box reward. Right? If you're lucky, you can get like penetration scrolls or some kind of other scrolls. Pet and train kits, you know, like legendary cubes for strong dungeons. If you're less lucky, you're gonna get potions. Like swordmaster potion, you know, magic potion, stuff like that. And there's more to the event, but this is just the part that I'm focusing on. Because I think I'm really prepared for this part. I can do 30 of this dungeon fairly quickly. So, you know, it's good. We're gonna farm the event massively. Maybe by the next weekend we'll already be up where we can actually buy the 1000 XP bonus, right? I looked at it, it's there for a month, and you can basically buy three of it per character. We're not gonna spend money on it, but we're gonna actually collect that many owls. That's like over 3 billion owls just on the XP potions, on the level boosters, I mean. But it's gonna be extremely fun. Then it's gonna be hardcore level grinding on the blader for like a couple days. Or the dungeon rewards only on the weekend or during the whole period? The whole period. You basically have like a month, a full month. So yeah, this is definitely like a long-term grind, but that's how I like it, you know? I always like to kinda do those like long-term, like you make a big goal, which is gonna be maybe like 3-4 days of farming. Okay, you know, then those 3-4 days are like especially exciting for you. For right now, the target is 1.5 billion for the first step of the what we're doing during the events. And we almost have like half of that. We just need to wait for some items to sell. Okay, this we got the Birds 1 Zatalararan. Not too bad. And I keep opening this by mistake. Take 10 more of these guys. Sort everything out and start extracting. Kinda try be extremely quick. And then we'll actually start sending all the Blader and Force Gunner gear to the people who need it. But does no one need this? There's no one crafting for Warrior. Maybe since I have so many of them, maybe like the Dai Katanas and Great Swords should consider of just kinda putting into the agent shop, because it's only gonna take one slot, but I have like 4 or 5 items that are literally like the same. But yeah, sorting out your inventory first does make it a lot easier. Oh my days, look at how many crystals we have. So many orbs. Like the orbs I'm definitely putting to sell. So many identical ones. Alright, wait, go. Options, key bindings. Scroll down about 30% and you'll see inventory and bike. You can assign it into one button. But then whenever I press my inventory, basically my guild warehouse is gonna appear as well. Oh, actually, since I can use my guild warehouse from my person, I should think about actually clearing all of the crap, cleaning it completely off camera, and then just kind of use it as the space. Just basically like the extra inventory, you know, so you can just put everything, all the crap into the warehouse. We continue grinding with completely empty inventory. And then later we kind of try to sort out everything from the warehouse. I think it's about done, right? Oh my freaking days. Damn. Because I kind of have to start the stream all over again, right? Just because of the credentials we're gonna show.